there is a sound, there is a frequency. I don't know if you remember it towards the end that Roddy Piper goes to, and it's a frequency that's being beamed out, which enables these aliens to look in human form. And when he breaks this frequency, then they're also alters the holographic projection that they're keeping.
Are there actually beings here on the planet with us that are using frequency to hide what they really look like?
It's not that they look like humans, it's that they change your perception and make you think that they look like humans. That sound of the bells, is that something that can eventually reveal? Ring my bell, ring my bell.
I would say that's a yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
True.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel called The Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events and weird videos, weird information, hidden history, and so many things. In this video, we're gonna be reading on a man that was referring to the movie called They Live, but we have a video for that. Lynn's going to show the video. But before we get started with that, I would like to introduce my beautiful Woo sisters, Kaila and Lynn.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
And my name is Barbara. And we do like to read for entertainment purposes, but also educational purposes as well, because we go kind of deep with certain things. And we all learn, and maybe you can learn too. If you need our services, you know where to reach us. You can just down in the description, because we do personal readings, and we also do energy healings. Lynn and Kaila do energy healings, and I also do music healings. I sing, and hopefully I can put a smile on someone's face and heal them that way. So we are going to get to our video.
There is a certain sound that they cannot stand. They panic and they run away from. I know They Live, and in the movie They Live, and in They Live, there is a sound, there is a frequency. I don't know if you remember it towards the end that Roddy Piper goes to, and it's a frequency that's being beamed out, which enables these aliens to look in human form. And when he breaks this frequency, then they're also alters the holographic projection that they're keeping. And I think it's a misconception that they are actually shape-shifting. Some are, but it's a misconception. What they're actually doing is altering your visual cortex to make you think you're seeing them that way.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
And this is very important as well, you know, because you can that's the truth. They're not actually looking that way. They've just manipulated your mind to think that they are.
And that must work through all kind of visual media, otherwise you'd see all these aliens walking around.
Absolutely, yeah. I've noticed a lot of newsreaders, because they're doing that as an indoctrination and conditioning. If you look at newsreaders, because they're the ones who are in your house every day, look carefully at the newsreaders. It's slowly drip, conditioning you to accept.
BBC is the worst, I think.
Yes, yeah. I've noticed since we've changed to digital now, my senses have become extremely heightened, and even when I'm just listening to the TV, or even when you turn the volume down, I hear this. There are certain sounds. There is a certain.
Okay, so that got.
Yeah, I think I saw it all over. And just like Kyle was saying, you know, there's a lot of blurry videos, and people put videos and audio together, and you really don't know if that's the real person saying this in the video. So I don't know if you all want to check on to see if he's the real person that's saying that, or if you just want to go directly to see if the information that he's saying, if it has any truth and integrity to it. It's up to you all.
Somehow I'm feeling we can go directly to the information that is being said, because like my intuition straight off the bat is telling me that it's clickbait writing that this person died after revealing this.
Yeah.
I'm feeling clickbait. I'm feeling like if he's not really saying this is not the real person, he's saying something else than what is being portrayed. But it's very interesting information being put across. So maybe we can go directly to what he's saying. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I think so. I'm just kind of scanning through some of the comments, and it looks like a lot of people are talking about bells and stuff like that. So I think.
So basically, this man is saying that when you see certain entities like you did in that movie, it's not that they look like humans; it's that they change your perception and make you think that they look like humans, but they don't really. And then there's a that you can play. He didn't really say this at the end of the video. He says there's a sound in the movie, but a lot of people in the comments, like Lynn, is saying
I
that
don't
it's
remember
saying
the
that it's a
sound
bell.
in that movie. I just remember the glasses. So
Yeah, me too, me too. A lot of people in the comments saying what bells.
yeah, I mean, we know that they took a lot of the bells down because bells were to ward off evil and stuff like that. That's why all the towns had usually some big bells and stuff like that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard where bells were used to ward off hurricanes and stuff like that too.
Ooh.
So truth and
Hmm.
integrity to what he's saying,
To
Kyla?
what he's saying, yes.
Okay.
Interesting. We have the Ace of Swords and the outcome, which is a card of truth. So the first card is the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is a card of like a kindness card. We have the Tower just below. It's like revealing something big, but doing an act of kindness by revealing that. Now the Devil is fear and doubt, putting fear and doubt into the situation. How the Devil card is like chaining you to these lower vibrational frequencies and so on. We have the Strength card just below. Justice and the outcome, like balancing. It's like what I'm getting with these cards, with the Justice card in below, in the environment. I think there is some truth to what he's saying. It's causing you to look at it and dig deeper. With the Justice card in between, though, I think there's a balance of this and something else. It might not be like the entirety of the story of how these things come across.
Well, it's
What do you get?
interesting that that short cuts off too, because he was about to say some more stuff, and that might have had a little more
Information.
information that we might have needed for this too. What are you thinking, Barbara?
I'm thinking that Six of Cups and the Devil card and the Tower, it's almost like we probably see them as some other human or somebody that's friendly or somebody, but really underneath it, there have that kind of like evilness power to it, which comes out as a devil. And the Tower, if you can reveal them, that's the revelation, I feel, because the Tower can be a revelation. Once you reveal them, you can see their real faces, which would be the devil. I mean, not which would be evil, something that's not good for, let's say, humanity. Justice is almost like they've always been here. It seems like, because justice is it's karmic, so it's almost it's also something that's lawful, but it's something that's karmic. They've always been here, and they've always been abundant as well. With the King of Pentacles, it's like they've always been in the presence of us, and eventually it may come out, because the Ace of Swords is information, something that has to be spoken, something that long has to be revealed. Strength in the Tower.
I think you're going to find that not all of these, we'll say, beings are necessarily negative to us either, because if they've been here that long, they can't all be that negative to us, I don't think. I think as
Maybe
with
that's the
any
Justice
species,
card.
yeah, I think with any species, you've got your good and your bad, no matter what. But, us being captured and not being able to, you know, our senses, you know, we probably couldn't handle seeing what they maybe really look like. So that may be why the frequencies are being used as well, too.
That makes sense. Because we have the Tower and the Strength cards. So whatever it is so big and so will cause so much upheaval. Like it's almost like we can't stand it. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah. And what do you feel that the Hangman could be, and the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups?
Well, the Hangman to me would be like it causes you to look at things or see things in a different way. Kind of like what he's saying, like a twist on it.
Yeah. There's some agreement that they're here and doing that probably. And it might have, there might have been a little bit of a battle about it, but not, I think it's overall probably for the humans, protection in a way that we don't see their faces since we've been raised to believe we're the only ones around. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, I do like that justice card in the middle as but it's just, but at the same time it's even like karmic. It's almost like we're all supposed to be here, I guess. We're supposed to be here, they're supposed to be here some type of way. However, they don't look the way they probably think they
I mean,
should look.
I think it's our egos that feel like we're the only ones here anywhere
Yeah.
in the universes and everything anywhere. So, you know, that's, I look at that as being very egotistical, but because we are in that mindset, we also would freak out, even though we've seen Star Trek and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't awakened us enough to think that it could be happening in our streets or in our homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Interesting. So there's some truth to that information that, well, we don't know if that's really him talking about, it doesn't really matter, but there's some truth to that information that he was saying. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask?
What?
Is it the information that he was saying about the bells? If you, that sound of the bells, is that something that can eventually reveal
Did he say
or
anything? He didn't say anything about the bells. That was just in the comments, I think.
yeah, but yeah, and that was in the comments, but I want to see if
I-
maybe that could be something that
Wait,
that could.
let's go back first. Hold on, before we go there. Let's clarify, are there actually beings here on the planet with us that are using frequency to hide what they really look like?
Okay, let's see what we
Let's
get.
clarify that
That's a
first.
good question. You want me to pull a three card pull?
Do you need any more?
Oh,
Kaila just
Ace
got.
of Pentacles is a yes. Yes card.
okay.
Okay.
I got these.
Yeah, you
And
got
you have an
yes.
ace as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So now that
wands.
we
That's
have
frequency. That's wands frequencies. Yeah.
absolutely. So now that we know that there are beings here that are use frequencies to hide what they really look like, can bells break that frequency and show us what they really look like? How's that, Barbara, for your bells?
Oh, that sounds good. I like those bells. They're ringing.
Queen of Swords, which is truth to what you just said.
Yeah. Bells.
Queen of Cups and the World are my clarifiers. So I would say that's a yes.
I get two of wands again, and I get wands again, frequencies and truths, and I get justice. So yeah, bells are important.
Yep.
Bells are an important thing. That's probably why they've taken a lot of them out of the churches around these small towns in small town America, Wow. And this is at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. So that gives me a big yes and truth. So everybody get your bells out. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Yeah.
I love that song.
That song aged very well.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
That's
So,
awesome. Awesome. So
there
Kaila,
anything
the bell that you have given us, we'll start ding, 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 ringing
It's a
that.
small little one to walk around with. Yeah.
Well, in the
Yeah,
comments, I saw some people.
somebody in the comments said they had the bells in their pockets or whatever, so when they walk, they hear them. So
And somebody else wrote that they're going to just put a bell around in a necklace. If you have a necklace like this, just put a little bell or.
Yeah, I remember when I was having my daughter, I was gifted these bangles with bells on them for her because it was about keeping the evil spirits away from her. Because every time they move and it jingles, right?
Yep. That makes
That
sense.
makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense. And a lot of people use bells to just like clear the air. So when they're reading
I
or
do that sometimes. I have one of my grandfather's bells.
ring it for us.
Oh, unfortunately, we're not picking up the sound.
Not out because I got original sound off.
You're ringing it anyway. And if we don't hear it, doesn't matter because it's going through the ether.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
I also think that if you could take a glass and hit a spoon on a glass, those like that, I think that works too. But bells is nothing like a bell.
Everything is frequency. So a bell is an easy one, but yeah, changing the frequency is like changing the radio station.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
like that. I like that. So So basically, out of this video, we have found out that, you know, it doesn't matter who he is or what he says, if they put it together, whatever. But whatever he said, there's truth and integrity to what he says. And we asked the question about the bell and frequencies to kind of offset these entities. So the bells work according to the cards. So everybody get out those bells, start ringing them. Go down to your town square and ask to put that bell back up to make it fix that bell.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, let me tell
start
you
ringing
what,
them.
at Christmas time, when the Salvation Army is out ringing those bells, they're keeping the evil spirits out of Walmarts, aren't they?
True.
Because, honey, you see a lot of that stuff going on in Walmart now. And that's probably why they have them out there. You know, you see all that stuff going in and out of Walmart. So, wow.
That's another video in and of itself.
True.
Saturday night at Walmart. Ringing the bells at Christmas time. Awesome. All right. I'm glad we did that video. That was really interesting. Really interesting. Hope everybody enjoys it as much as we enjoyed reading on it. And if you don't have anything else to add, we'll end it. We'd like to thank everybody for watching our video, The Three of Pentacles. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And Kaila's going to tell us where we can be seen, found, and heard.
All right, so we are on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, and Facebook. So please be sure to check the description below and come join us on those platforms as well. We want to say thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Yes. And we will never contact you first for anything. So please beware of scammers. Mm-hmm. And thank you so much again for being with us and watching our videos.
And continue to look outside, think outside the box, and get those magnifying glasses out there. Start looking for stuff.
Exactly.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.